New year, new look, for the SCRC or the SCW. I'm your host. You'll find this on DistroKid, Apple, Spotify, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You will also find it at the organisation website, Sincere Community. You're listening to Sincere Community Webcasts. The show is curated as a podcast collection of essential SoundClick music, talk and roundup about any topic available to share and connect. Yeah, just hear me out. The beat in the background, produced by Temper. Part of my artist development. You're listening to me, the host. I am Elkanah, DRKVPR. You can call me Dark Vapor if you like. My. Now, the point of this today is the Sincere Community Rappers Commentary. Of course, I'm a rapper. I've been into hip-hop since I was like 9 years old, back in 1985. And I started rapping before I was a teen, really, before I was like 13. I was 13 in like 89, thereabouts. I left school when I was still 15, 91. Anyhow, you're listening to the Sincere Community Rappers Commentary. I'm going to break down some of the lads who've done work in my unincorporated association. Yeah, you're listening to the Elkanah Dark Vapor Podcast. On my SoundClick, it's the Sincere Community, and this podcast is about a rapper's commentary, a rapper that is an associate of mine and a close friend. It's my mate Azza, Aaron. He's also known as MC Jimmy, and I like to call him Will Shorts. Shorts with a Z, not an S. And yes, it is very similar and inspired by the Puzzle Master with an S. He's also known as REVERB MC. Podcast is to let you know that we are working on new material in distance due to Plan B. The whole distance thing during COVID-19 has been a nightmare since the first wave back in 2020. When he was closer to home, he literally just lived like up round the corner from me, like less than 5 minutes away. In a previous address I was living in. Anyway, bless him, he got in a pickle towards the end of 2020 and he ended up going into rehab. He's still in rehab even today. He's been there for like over a year now. And he's blocking everybody out of his life. Not even I can communicate with him like I used to right at the moment whilst he's engaging in rehabilitation. So please send him some active support. He's really hard to get hold of on Facebook and stuff like that. But if he's in your prayers and he means anything to you at all, then I'm sure that, in meaning well, your prayers will find him well. He deserves your support and hopefully he can recover and finish his rehabilitation. Big up to REVERB MC. I did a tune with him recently, inevitably, for a new mixtape that we're working on. We've also got some other distance projects in the pipeline, and you need to look out for the J-Pose product that I'm working on. That's an international product, like a world music product. It features beats by Temper. It also features international rappers and stuff like that. They're all sort of emerging artists. Anyone that you're really that familiar with, not no one like Eminem or Jay-Z or anything, or MC Solar from France and that. No one like that. they're just emerging like artists. Some of them are, you know, they're not just strictly rappers, there's singers. I've asked musicians to get involved as well that are of the world music scene here in Baines and Bath and North East Somerset. Oh, that beat in the background, there's an Anno Domini beat that is licensed to me, a part of my care package and that, and that strictly will be a beat for REVERB MC to be working on for the project that we've got going on, which is In All Sincerity. I know that it's got the Rue bit in brackets as well, but the mixtape is sort of coming together. The beat's just ended. I'm going to leave it there and let you get into his key track that I licensed to him through my own way with Gija Productions, and that track is called Breakthrough. It also features Hooks from the Hooks team.
REVERB MC 2020 IBB vibe. The truth hurts. The wash flake brings the curse. Love hurts, beggars flirt, the underground grows worse. I keep my peace under wraps, I'm sussing out those honey traps. A video revealed on some Wu-Tans and cap straps. Face the facts, pulling spat with sick links and naked crack. Biggest stash of heating gash, to winding up these dipping cats. Girls cheating, pulled deceit and desperate weeping. Still never seeking kids sleeping. Believing the system's bullshit. Dark like a German bitch with true stating. Still no less of place with conversation. It's deep like the Pacific. From southwest to worldwide, so I bless with close eye. Every day that goes by, the way single moms cry. From senders, breadwinners, best hustles, crop bringers, corporals and gold diggers, raise guys, crop bringers. Blue cheese from sun hitters to every shot growing hotter. Duck feather, dot soccer into proper. Don't feel like we've been drifting around and no one's the same as you. Never let them put the blame on you, and never look back as you came in new. We struggle but now we've been breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day, karma will come back and name you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Passing through like a ghost. Your peeps no mistake as host. Rich or broke, take a toll. Dodge snakes and feather clothes. Then it start a washbone. You boys came the coke from. On my own, getting known. Broke on my Jack Jones. And then forget we first met. Destination conquest. On it, who your crew was blessed. Humble cats and no scares. A lost soul, out of control. So much you didn't know. You then saw my life unfold. You knew then the truth first. You then saw the trap house. Said it's time to get out. I fucked off quick. Went missing, got my pen. I came back and smashed waves. The same time I was bunny grade. Every day in purple haze, my action proof crime paid. On the next level, truth, no time for fever. Running around missing sets, trying to pay my dealer. Catch up the squealer, trust crews up in gems. I dance with the devil, no the snake.
Don't they feel like we've been drifting around and no one's the same as you. Never let them put the blame on you, and never look back as you came in new. We struggle but now we've been breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day, karma will come back and name you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through.
These are hard times. Pen column 0 dimes. Pain increases, cash decreases, struggle through the hard times. Shot and hate a spot on an unhealthy teeth rotten. Scar from the images, the past now not forgotten. Got dead friends, different ends, I miss them all so much. Everyone's on it, you should see this shit closer. People took advantage, head stress, these are the big times. Dark events times 10, people shot and biggie lies. I was rolling with the wrong crew, so the guys passing through, just stuck in a bubble. Every day funny zooms, I was struck by the government. Worst ever punishment. Evil mess, fuck my head, grey made me tunnel. Spent months in the trap house, was trying to get out. Fucked in the head, still on a veg out. Then the money dried out, I was left with no choices. No sleep for days, started
Don't it feel like we've been drifting around and no one's the same as you. Never let them put the blame on you, and never look back as you came in new. We struggle but now we've been breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. You're hating on someone who's same as you. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day, karma will come back and name you. Maybe Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through. Maybe one day we'll be breaking through.
Yo, welcome back. It's the Reverb MC podcast. Yo, yeah. Alright. Breakthrough's alright, innit? It's a good tune. The video's alright for it. I helped make the video and that as well. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope we can record it as like doing his verses and everything. I listened to him freestyle to it for like ages and everything before we recorded it, and that we made some little videos which we posted to like Facebook and stuff, and which is really good. Like it was all kind of like all the pre-stuff, all the kind of arranging and skilling and stuff. Like, I mean, Az has got skills as well, you know. I just started thinking about it just before I started to record this, and you know, some of his metaphors that he uses to make comparisons and that, they're just deep, man. Like Reverb MC is a really deep MC, you know, and he's so open as well and like direct within his mistakes and stuff in life, and that in terms of like how sincere he is and stuff, because he is really sincere about how he's messed up and that. Thinking back about it, because I met him like nearly 20 years ago. It was about 17 years ago, thinking back. I mean, he was just 16 years old when I met him as well. Kind of like, at the time I was like a bad influence in a way. At the time I was like, you know, like I was like turning 30 and everything, and I had my own issues and stuff, and I lived independently within that and everything. So like, and he was at college, he just started doing like music at Bath College in Bath City, Bath in North East Somerset, England, and he was studying music, and that he loved hip hop and that, because of his like, you know, skateboarding and everything, and he was really into dance music and everything as well. Obviously he likes his breakdancing and stuff like that, but he really liked in the dance music culture, kind of like rave scene and stuff like that, and drum and bass, especially the drum and bass scene. Like he was really into his drum and bass as well, and he really loved his rock music as well, because he has got his roots in like kind of the indie scene and the like kind of like Britpop lot, from like Oasis and stuff like that from back in the 90s, really. I mean, I saw Oasis play live in Bath City before they blew up when I was like 18 back in 1994. Anyway, we're going to get into another track out of Reverb. Reverb MC's track coming up now. Next on this podcast is Time Passes. Reverb MC.
Yeah.
The Sincere Community.
Reverb.
G-J production. Time Passes. From the True Parts Volume 1.
Let's go. Slow, kicking back and blazing up every team rock show. Stayed up, stayed alive, many raves through streetwise. Got bored of rock and roll and see what the rave's like. Started off key, I was kicked out my mum's house. Shooting chow, feel about my last suit to ride it out. Changed up, fucked up, eyes seeing triple vision. Getting rough, lost touch, make a shout, wrong decision. Never listen to advice, puns
intact. Then I hear the voices say, D, where's the skunk cats? Crashing rays, funny great, MRC, bubble haze, studio sessions, making money, love and being paid. Bank scams, didn't plan, yeah, whatever. Life is so rapid, it became Rockefeller. Eating hits a rate with boom, going and had like a flaking spoon. If you don't have faith in the zone, I own I've got steak in the moon. 8 hits a rate with boom, going and had like a flaking spoon. If you don't have faith in the zone, I own I've got steak in the moon. I'm skinny, juice for about to lip below veiny. On road, too many, keep my heart on the side of the city snitching. Never on that, hey, she go back on country, you're weak. Up on that, jump on my mind to DJ run trap. I'm afraid no one rest, just you got keys to the game of the next is next. So stop it, mind for news mix, big pop and police. I dodge it, I get nipped on 12, what's on there, what's poppin'? Might get Dean's karate chop there. Might get Dean's karate chop there. Might get Dean's karate chop there.
MC podcast, the sincere community, rappers commentary, with me, Elkanah, DRK, VPR, yeah, the Dark Vapor. I've just like been remastering Reverb MC's like EP, the extended play version submitted to sincere community. In the Gija Productions or Gija Beats, like beats that were licensed to be made by like Mike Leitner from Gija. The product itself is actually titled The Volume Heart. It's The Truth Hearts, pardon me, it's Volume 1 of The Truth Hearts, or Truth Hearts Volume 1. Say it one more time, but say it correctly. The Truth Hearts Volume 1 by Reverb MC. The version that I have was only the 3 tracks that he's submitted and worked on as a featured performer within the Unincorporated Association that we have. Like, legally we're deemed a little bit unfriendly, although as associates and teammates, as well as under the direction of the licenses that I was granted by the Gija Beats team, like it might like that. It's legally, it's all legit, really. It's all legit. It's a not-for-profit like product that we have at SoundClick. The majority of the way that we have with all team members, like in our Unincorporated Association, is all not-for-profit at SoundClick. We do have a few other ways where we do try to like make some change that we are entitled to, but anyhow, the focus on SoundClick and what we're doing at SoundClick and this podcast is to promote what he's done there. If you can see on the podcasts themselves, there are streamer only sections to the playlist of the podcast. You can see the icon, a little picture that is actually the cover picture to his main product. I mean, he's got full control, the general creative control within his intellectual property is like controlled strictly by Reverb. He does have some licenses here and there with beats and stuff, and he's got other producers involved in like making beats the actual album version of The Truth Hurts Volume 1. I think so far I've heard beats with him as a feature performer rapping with beats by Michael Parkinson. So far he's like a UK hip-hop producer, and he's been a rapper as well for time back in the day, but he's just like a dad nowadays making beats. So there's like him. He did do some stuff with Construct as well, and Construct music, but like Construct's still young, and you know he's a loose cannon, and that he might, for all I know, he could be in prison again right at the moment at Her Majesty's pleasure. I don't know. I've not spoken to him for a while. I'll have to try and get hold of him. He's like, I had some beef with him because he called me an idiot as well, like last year, but you know, we squashed that. I'm past it, and we're going to get into the next tune now anyway. So the next tune now is Sick-Minded Menace, featuring REVERB MC and a sincere community.
Insane beats.
Reverb. I was set to make money, everything was calm. Shit hit the farm when the pets found my farm. Taking them as strangers, cuts by the ears. Trotting them roll with an ounce in my trainers. With some bait guys, shit got heavy. Passion and selling, we just weren't ready. Got caught up in beat, stressed out, couldn't sleep out on these roads. Pissed up the beat, got betrayed by my friends. Shit got worse, snakes everywhere. See, it's the biggest cut, same time. I'm getting pumped full of depper. As long as I blaze great, I'm handle forever. Shit got hot, then Chris made the wrong move. Face fuck, lab bosses in a car booth. Blazing like soup, no money to spend. Then hit the booth, made dough at the weekend. I'm a breaking abusive, I'm sick and abusive, I'm mental. I got prescription to prove it, crime player. Got gangs on speed dial, and if they don't answer, I'm gonna hit read dial. They call me the psycho, they calling the white ghost. They all think I'm crazy, it's all in the mind, so always shot the hangers. The bandits, the chemists get generations hooked. I'm the sick-minded menace, alone for years, then sleeping with cold cores. When it's my stash, trust buying fat drawers. Straight up road man, no, got my own gang. Loyal to my people, keep to my game plan. Shot in the narcotics, sags and alcoholics. Same shit, different days, sniffing blazing product. Got a fat line, half my punters for addicts. To see them all hurt can be pretty savage. I was dark from the images, couldn't sleep, went insane. Dark like a skag, me was stuck in your mom's veins. Not mistaken in pain, reality comes to barrel. See the villains rise, all the heroes for ridicule. Credible still, the karma seems fictional. Cause and effect, speak cash, with it push difficult. See one send that king's true parts, don't understand. Evil makes people, decision shit's on honest man. Breaking abusive, I'm sick and abusive, I'm mental. I got prescription to prove it, crime player. Got gangs on speed dial, and if they don't answer, I'm gonna hit read out. They call me the psycho, they calling the white ghost. They all think I'm crazy, it's all in the mind, so always shot the pingers, the bandits and chemists get generations hooked. I'm sick-minded menace.
Phew. You're back. It's the REVERB MC podcast, the sincere community, rappers commentary. Yeah, we've done some remastering and that. We talked about REVERB MC and his extended play submission to Sincere Communities Unincorporated Association that we published as a not-for-profit. also done some other tracks. The next track coming up is Summertime Fresh. That's me and Reverb. The track is from my own page and account as an artist at SoundClick. You know, it's from like the Frere project itself is about social camouflage. You know, social camouflage is not our true self. Just remember that. Be true to yourselves and others. Not because it's weird, but because it's friendly, yo. You know, it makes sense. So now we're gonna move into that. Tell a friend. Tell a foe. Yeah, for real. Let God know. Stay safe, stay well.
Yeah. Reverb 2020. Underworld, beautiful girls, cocaine, peeing poles, savage worlds, young girls, deceitful trail, fake walls, sold souls, wild coats, dead bodies and crushed goals, face fights, kids, and all being a pussy hole. What it seems, trying streams, Henny Park, getting lean, face to fight, Sauron, time to stop smoking green. Underworld life could make you rich, but in the long run, you'll end a little nicked. Come round my gang if you dare face reality. It's so shit, the truth hurts, can you feel my insanity? Once you're in, that's it, life changes, keep your chin up. Your dead friends are gone, next thing banging a pin up. Go from Mr. Big to a low life chunky. One day skin and bones, mental home, pressure hunky. Back in the trap house, the door's getting booted off. The dealers are lying, you're the one that's getting ripped off.
Crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade.
Friends to foes, all a man knows, and the man is put to work, yo, and still they don't know, yeah, cause mans don't know. I make on a man, and insanely, I'm as free as I wanna be to form, like a bona fly, yeah, word, that's how I form, and I'm sucker free, I glow on that, like I'm summertime fresh with a gift, unfiltered raw, yeah, it's ridiculous illness, yeah, it's definitely hardcore, voila, yeah, the blobby skulls of Yasha, gets ill like Elkanah, my skills are milestone, word up in the real odds, reaped by the sword, odds, that's that scorn, yeah, word up, that's the bait of tone, yeah, when the pitch is made in no frauds, get real with the factum, yeah, and the real be word, and all this trials and errors, yeah, blatant.
Crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade. Now crazy, crazy hot, but it's perfect weather for making homemade lemonade.
Welcome back. This is kind of the last part of the REVERB MC podcast. You're listening to me, Elkanah.Vapor. What a day so far. I've been busy, like, I've mastered more than the extended play version of the Truth Hurts Volume 1. Inevitably, bracket, cocksuckers, close bracket, has also been remastered with the addition of a little like ad-lib and a little sound effect as well at the start. The
beats in the background for all this podcasting that I've done so far for the playlist really that I made. Reverb MC, Sincere Community Rappers Commentary.
I'll buy Anno Domini
to help promote the Truth Arts Volume 1, as well as other works that he's done with me and stuff that we're working on at the moment. They'll have to hold, when it comes to J-Pose, there's a delay on that. They'll have to wait for a track feature from that. He's working on the beat. I do have a freestyle out of him, but I don't want to feature it. It's for a track called Honesty, produced by Temper, part of my J-Pose project, which is an extended version of the Ren as well. So what was I gonna say? This off. Oh, what? Jigga. Yeah, make sure you listen to this, people. Yo. Listening to Elkina, BRK,
Yo,
this is called Inevitably.
If you ask why I'm mental, trust me, there's many reasons. In my youth I was gentle, now my country's my region. I'm on pub wash, so nobody's having me. I'm living off sardines, passing in the galaxy. Let's talk about the old days, let's talk about the old ways. I drank Frosty Jackson and Kevin and Soul Rays. I went for a cold phase, carrying a cold blade. I was at my college for 12% his own trade. Still think about those days, still think about it most days. You're right in my heart even when I hit old age. Witness, I produce pure sickness. Seeing dead bodies to have the coke business. Sickness, but when I got stabbed, one man lacked fitness. I was chilling at 19, I was still living my dreams, but a hardcore raver never passed down in my jeans. It's Frosty Jackson high juice, rude boys and pikeys, wanna be child skaters, boy racing and wide jeans. Those times were our days, 9 times to Stargate, smoke weed and car games, triple balls to Stargate, police at the party.